You.
Play along.
You too.
That was Mr. Pierce's first kiss.
Bastard. Outrageous.
Enough. Mrs. Pierce. Now, this should prove I'm not a plant, right?
You.
Now then, do you still want to marry me?
That's right. No matter what happens, I am going to be your wife.
Miss Sterling, how can you stand this?
You, Julian.
Chloe has made herself perfectly clear. Aren't you satisfied yet? In short, if you dare to cancel this wedding today, then you might as well prepare to hold my funeral instead.
What do we do now?
Mrs. Pierce. Actually, I'm already pregnant with Julian's child. You wouldn't turn away your own grandchild, would you?
What did you say?
Impossible.
She's telling such a blatant lie, and she's not afraid of the consequences.
Julian, could she really be pregnant?
Mrs. Pierce. About the pregnancy. Julian doesn't know yet. According to the doctor, I'm already a month along. Are you planning to force me to get rid of it, or are you planning to let your own grandson end up a bastard?
Well, this is a mess. If Mrs. Pierce wasn't so desperate for a grandson, she wouldn't have rushed to force Mr. Pierce into marriage. Now that she's pregnant, how could Mrs. Pierce bear to make her get rid of it? But
we can't let this child
be a bastard either. Mr. Pierce's position as heir isn't that secure yet. He can't afford a scandal.
Mrs. Pierce, you can't listen to this bitch's nonsense. How could she possibly be pregnant?
This is my prenatal checkup report. See for yourself if you don't believe me.
Hand it over.
It's none of your business.
Hand it over.
That hurts. My baby. How could you? You killed my baby.
My grandson is gone.
No, it wasn't me. I had nothing to do with it.
Hey, wake up. Are you all right? So she was acting all along. Don't worry, I'll take you to the hospital right now. The wedding is off.
Julian.
Mr. Pierce. Put me down.
You're bleeding so much. You sure you're okay?
I'm fine. It's just chicken blood I had ready.
Chicken blood? Only you would think of that.
Hey, I'm a professional. So, didn't I do a good job on this mission?
You turned my wedding venue upside down. And you have the nerve to call that good?
As long as the goal was achieved, that's all that matters. To help you with your mission, I even gave up my first kiss. So, it's not too much to ask for a little extra pay, right?
Hey. It was Mr. Pierce's first kiss too. So it's not like you lost out.
But I also offended the Sterlings for you. That Miss Sterling was openly threatening me. $20,000 isn't too much, is it? How about $18,000? Alright, $16,000. I really can't go any lower. After all, you're the heir to the richest man. You can't be that cheap, can you? If I'd known the bride was from the Sterling family, I wouldn't have.
I'll give you $2 million.
$2 million? Mr. Pierce. You're such a good man. With $2 million, I can not only help my dad get treatment, I can also—
On one condition. Marry me.
What?
Mr. Pierce, you must be kidding me.
I'm serious.
I'm an artist, not a, you know.
Don't flatter yourself. After what just happened, everyone's convinced we're an item. If you leave, then even an idiot would know we're faking it. To nip this in the bud, we have to keep up the act.
So, by your logic, I don't even get a say in this.
Relax, it's just a 1-year deal. We go our separate ways after that. If you perform well, I might even throw in a bonus.
Just 1 year, and I walk away with at least $2 million. This deal isn't so bad. Deal. But the money comes first.
$2 million just hit my account.
Mr. Pierce, you're a lifesaver. I'll head home and break the news to my parents.
Hold it. Since you've taken the money, you do exactly as I say.
But,
No buts. Max will arrange things for your parents. Oh, right. What's your name?
Nora,
Do you have your ID? Good. Let's go get hitched.
already? For starters, I ruined a wedding. That was bad enough on its own. Now I'm getting a marriage license with you. Even though it's a fake marriage, it still feels weird. I feel like I'm turning into a bad person.
Look, you're doing a good thing here. You're saving a victim of an arranged marriage. Hello, Mom.
Honey. Oh. She was bleeding so much.
The baby. It's gone.
What do you mean the child is gone? What a tragedy. When you get down to it, it's all your fault, you little brat. Chloe's still waiting for you to give her an answer. You get your ass back here right now.
Got it. I'm on my way. Just as I thought. My mom and the Sterlings aren't giving up. Good thing we got the marriage license.
Oh, no, we can't let Mrs. Pierce know yet that we're married. Wait until I've convinced Chloe to back off and made Mrs. Pierce accept me willingly. Then you can make the announcement.
Are you sure you can pull that off?
Absolutely. But to win her over, we'll need to get a little closer. Mr. Pierce. Don't go falling for me now.
I was about to say the same thing. You better not.
I won't. I'm a professional, after all. Let's go.
Julian told me that woman lost her baby.
Mrs. Pierce, I really didn't push her. At that time,
I know it wasn't your fault. You went through a lot today. How could I blame you? It's just a shame. Oh well. After all, that child's existence wasn't exactly proper. What's gone is gone.
Ha ha ha. Mrs. Pierce, if you want a grandson, it's simple. Our Chloe can have one for you.
even though Julian has wronged me, I still love him. As long as you don't mind, I'm still willing to be your daughter-in-law.
Good. I'd be delighted. I'll make sure our Julian treats you right.
Mom, Sir is back.
Julian, why did you bring this woman back?
Mrs. Pierce, I just can't live without Julian. Please, let us be together.
That's right, Mom. If you insist on forcing me to marry, then my wife will be Nora.
You bastard. She lost the child. Why even marry her now? I had someone look into her. She's just some nobody from the slums. A wild girl. How can she even compare to Chloe?
Mrs. Pierce, you shouldn't say things like that. Even though I lost the baby, Julian only wants to be with me. If you want a grandson, you'll have to accept me. Isn't that right, Julian?
Right. Mom, I'll only ever be with Nora. If you force me to marry Chloe, then you can kiss your hopes for an heir goodbye.
You.
Julian, how could you do this to me? Your mom said you've liked me since we were kids. Otherwise, you wouldn't have agreed to this engagement.
That's right. When you were little, I took you to visit the Sterlings in Southville. You were the one who said you wanted to marry Chloe when you grew up. This engagement was your own idea. How can you go back on it now?
So it wasn't an arranged marriage after all. Mr. Pierce is the one who changed his mind.
Yes. I did say that when I was a kid. I wanted to marry Chloe.
Julian, play with me. Stop following me. I don't want to play with you.
A snake.
circulation. Mary, don't be scared. That snake isn't venomous.
Okay, thank you, Miss Chloe.
You're just a guest. I only agreed to play with you because Mom told me to. Since you don't want to, I'm going to go practice.
Julian? Julian, what are you spacing out about?
When I grow up, I want to marry Chloe.
Huh?
Chloe, wait for me! I want to play with you!
But all these years, the Sterlings have been in Southville. I haven't seen her in over a decade. It wasn't until 3 years ago that the Sterlings moved back to Oceana City, and I reunited with her. Chloe has finally come to Oceana City. I wonder what she looks like now that she's grown up.
Miss Sterling, your water.
This outfit was custom made specifically to see Julian. How dare you spill water all over me?
I'm sorry, Miss Sterling. I'll wipe it off right away.
I never expected her to become like this, vulgar and despicable.
I'm vulgar? It's a pity, but the Chloe you've been pining for was long ago reduced to ashes in the fire.
Julian, no matter how Chloe has changed, she's been devoted to you. How could you let her down?
That's right. Chloe, when she was in Southville, she was a renowned talented woman. Back then, her performance of Whale Fall captivated countless people.
Whale Fall. Such a familiar name.
Really? But in the past 3 years, I've never seen her display any talent.
Hey, isn't that simple? I'll have Chloe play a piece for you right now. I guarantee after hearing it, you'll regret canceling the wedding today. Chloe, why don't you play a piece for this brat? And show him what he's missing.
Whalefall. It's a piece uniquely composed by that woman, Chloe. How would I know how to play it?
Ha ha ha. Well, Mrs. Pierce, it's like this. Well, 3 years ago, Chloe's right hand was severely injured. Since then, she hasn't touched the zither.
Yes, Mrs. Pierce. I'd love to show off for you and Julian, but unfortunately, my hand isn't cooperating.
But Whale Fall is played mainly with the left hand. As long as the right hand isn't completely immobile, it doesn't affect the performance. Right hand. If it's not completely immobile, it shouldn't affect playing.
Shut up. What do you know, you hillbilly?
Miss Sterling. Your hand looks just fine to me. Even if it is injured, it's probably just a minor injury. It might throw you off a little, but that doesn't mean you can't play at all, can you?
Now, Chloe, it's all right. Even if you don't play well, we won't blame you.
All these excuses for one song. Is your talented woman reputation just a fraud? Mom, I think the daughter-in-law you've been dreaming of is a fraud.
Hey, now, our Chloe is no fraud. She's just been busy running the company. So, out of practice.
It's only been 3 years. Out of practice. You can't have forgotten everything, can you? The score for Whale Fall is very structured. It's impossible to forget it entirely.
You talk a good game. What? You know how to play it yourself?
Maybe. I really can. I don't know why. Every time I hear Whale Fall, a melody just pops into my head.
Really? In that case, how about we make a bet? If you can play Whale Fall in its entirety, I'll step aside. You can have Julian. But if you can't play it, you get the hell out of Oceana City and stay away from Julian for good. Do we have a deal?
No, I don't agree.
Mrs. Pierce, what do you say? I'm not a sore loser. I just refuse to lose to someone beneath me.
This standoff isn't getting us anywhere. How about we do as Chloe says? Let them compete.
Mom, are you serious?
Yes, I can agree to that. If she can play Whale Fall, then I won't oppose the two of you being together. In that case, I won't object to you two being together.
Really? This bet. I'm in.
Are you sure about this?
Trust me.
Good. Then let's move to the courtyard.
Chloe, what if she can really play? What do we do then?
Dad, have you forgotten? Chloe. Back then, I was just at a banquet playing Whale Fall. No audio or video ever leaked out. She's never even heard it. How could she possibly play it?
Right, you're right.
After you.
Just as I thought, unless Chloe comes back from the dead, in this whole world, no one else can play Whale Fall.
Why aren't you starting? Are you going to admit defeat?
Mom, what's the rush? Nora, don't you dare let me down. How strange. She actually reminds me of young Chloe. Why does this melody sound so familiar?
This is Whale Fall. It's the very Whale Fall I heard years ago.
Impossible. Only Chloe. Only I can play Whale Fall.
Who on earth are you?
Could it be?
I found the score for Whale Fall on a Zither Enthusiasts forum, so I gave it a try. Your strong reaction just now proves it's the real deal. So, I win the bet.
Maybe I'm overthinking this. That woman just got lucky, that's all. She just stumbled upon the score for Whale Fall by accident. After that massive fire, there's no way Chloe could have survived.
Yeah. Nora's right. Now, I expect you Sterlings to keep your word. Our family's marriage arrangement is off. Mom, you're not to interfere with Nora and me anymore.
Now, wait a minute.
Who says she won? I said she has to play Whale Fall from start to finish. She only played a snippet.
No problem, I can keep going.
You idiot. Whether you played it right or not is for me to decide. I was just so shocked earlier, it slipped out. Wrong, all wrong. The second half you played was completely off. I won this bet.
Mom, have you heard Whale Fall?
What do you think? Well, this is something Chloe would know best.
Don't rush me. I'm not finished yet. When a whale falls, all life thrives. Whale Fall is a piece of music about life born from death. Its finale is called Wind and Water Rising, that is the complete version of Whale Fall.
Whoa. She's actually got some real skills.
Wind and water rising. Exactly. That is exactly why. When Chloe played Whale Fall at the banquet back then, it left such a lasting impression.
She actually pulled off wind and water rising. Who the hell is she? What's her connection to Chloe?
Miss Sterling, you claim you created Whale Fall. Then the effect of wind and water rising must be pretty familiar to you. Did I play it correctly?
Chloe, you're not gonna lie right to our faces, are you?
Fine. I admit it. She did play Whale Fall.
Now that I've won, I expect you to honor our deal. Starting now, stay away from Julian for good.
You too, please leave.
Chloe,
So, Mr. Pierce, how was that? That $2 million was well spent, right?
It was acceptable. But since you have such great musical talent, why take a job like this?
Oh, I just found out I had this talent.
What's she getting at? Is she into me?
Julian, we can finally be together for good. No one will separate us anymore, right?
Just another act. Yes. From now on, I will never let go of your hand.
all right. I'm a woman of my word. Since I gave you my word that you could be together, I meant it.
Look, Nora and I are already legally married. Nora lost a baby. I have to take responsibility for her. You understand, don't you, Mom? Right?
Nora, is it?
Mrs. Pierce. Just call me Nora.
In that case, starting today, you'll move in. Henry, have the staff prepare things for Nora. Her personal items. And then take them to Julian's room.
Yes, ma'am.
No, Mom. Nora just lost a baby. She should have a separate room, all to herself.
That's exactly why. Because she lost the baby. So, you two should live together. So you can take care of her.
Mrs. Pierce is right. I don't want to be apart from Julian for even a minute.
That's perfect then.
Dad, what do we do now? That woman actually managed to play Whale Fall, and even recreated wind and water rising. Could it be she really is Chloe?
No, that's impossible. That fire back then, even a god couldn't have escaped. Besides, I just checked online. The score for Whale Fall is indeed online. It must have been Chloe who uploaded it back then. So it's no surprise that girl can play it.
But what if?
There's no what if. Everyone knows you're Chloe now. Even if that wretched girl is alive, she can't touch us. If I could finish her off once, I can do it a second time.
You're right, Dad. The hateful thing is Julian still refuses to marry me. Without the Pierce's backing, the shares under Chloe's name are out of my reach.
Don't worry, Mrs. Pierce would never accept a woman like that as her daughter-in-law. Otherwise, she wouldn't have chased after them just now. Just wait and see. It won't be long before she comes begging you.
Ma'am, the room is all tidied up. What about Sir and Mrs. Pierce? They've already gone back to their room to rest.
That's good.
Ma'am, aren't you at all concerned about Mrs. Pierce's background? I mean, really?
Of course I am. It's just that you're Mrs. Pierce here. She's a total fake.
What? A fake?
At the wedding today, I was just caught off guard for a second. They put on a good show. After we got back, the more I look at this Nora, the more something feels off. My guess is, she's just a plant Julian hired. The miscarriage, the marriage, all an act.
If that's the case, you really shouldn't let them live together.
You don't know Julian like I do. That boy, he's always been proud, stubborn. But forcing him to live with a woman he can't stand? Sooner or later, he'll slip up eventually. And when that happens,
then young master will be the one in the wrong, and he'll have to accept your arrangements.
exactly. Actually, I don't want to force him either. Leo from the second branch has always been eyeing the heir position like a hawk. If Julian had married Chloe, then his position as heir would have been rock solid.
Yes, you're right.
Hey, Mom. I won't be coming home for a while. I have some things to take care of out here.
I know. Oh, your dad and we know. Your colleague, Max, already filled us in. He said you've taken on a big project lately and you're really swamped. Oh, right. He even contacted a famous specialist for your dad. Your dad can have the surgery in a few days.
Really? That's great. Then I'll come see you then.
No. Coming all the way back here is such a hassle. With your mom taking care of me, don't you worry.
Yes, Nora. You just focus on taking care of yourself, okay?
I understand. Don't worry, Mom and Dad. Julian, come here.
What's this about? What do you mean by that? This woman. Is she actually trying to be my real wife? No wonder she was so thrilled to share a room with me. If I say no, will she be crushed?
You really don't get it, do you? To convince everyone we're deeply in love, we have to stay in character 24/7. That way, we won't give ourselves away. Starting now, even in private, I'm calling you by your first name.
So she's still putting on an act. No need for that. In a few days, I'll make up an excuse, and we're sleeping separately.
That won't work. Right now, we're supposed to be deeply in love. At a time like this, any excuse you give, Mrs. Pierce will see right through it.
You'd share a bed with me? You're okay with that? Or, is this how you've completed missions before?
Of course not. Who else is as generous as Mr. Pierce? Plus, I just found out. You had your assistant schedule surgery for my father. Since you're going above and beyond, I'll make sure this mission is a success. Honey.
I'll get the door.
Oh, honey, don't go now. I don't want to be away from you for even a single second.
What are you doing?
All right. Give me a kiss, and I'll let you go.
I brought Nora some milk. She just had a miscarriage. Milk will help her get her strength back.
Mrs. Pierce. Mrs. Pierce, you're here. Thank you, Mrs. Pierce.
Oh, it's nothing, really.
Mom, you should get some rest.
All right. Brat, let's see how long you can keep this up.
You really didn't have to go this far.
You really think Mrs. Pierce came here just to bring me milk out of the goodness of her heart? She was just testing us. So, we can't let our guard down.
Aren't you scared I might do something crazy?
No way. You are Julian.
What? Are you questioning my abilities?
Of course not. It's just that you've never shown interest in women. No need to make an exception for me. I'm tired. I'm going to bed.
Damn it. What's she trying to do?
Mom, don't leave me. Dad doesn't like me. If you leave, what will I do?
Her parents are alive and well, aren't they? Why would she say things like that in her sleep? I actually felt an urge towards this woman. How am I supposed to sleep after that?
Open the bedroom door.
Mom, this isn't appropriate, is it?
It's only 7 in the morning. They're probably still asleep. They can put on an act all they want during the day. I don't believe they can keep up the act in their sleep. Open it.
Ma'am, this is putting me in a tough spot. I'll do it myself. Yes, ma'am?
Close the door, please.
Ma'am, Mr. Pierce and Mrs. Pierce don't seem to be putting on an act.
I'm not buying it. These two must know I'm onto them, so they can't even let their guard down in their sleep. Keep watching them for me.
Understood.
You're finally awake. Last night, you were like an octopus, wrapped around me all night. I didn't get a wink of sleep. Oh? Was that also part of the mission?
Of course not. I had no idea I move around so much in my sleep. I'm sorry.
Is that so? I think you have ulterior motives. That's why you couldn't sleep and kept your hands all over me.
That's not true, Mr. Pierce. I promise I don't think of you that way. Don't worry. Whenever you don't need me around, I'll keep my distance. I won't be a bother.
Is that so?
Of course. I would never have any ulterior motives toward a client. I'm a professional, after all.
That's for the best. Don't worry. Trust me, I don't have any of those thoughts about you either. So don't flatter yourself.
Fine, whatever. What's he so mad about? Hey Julian, wait for me.
We're out here. There's no one else around. Didn't you say you had no feelings for me? Then why are you smiling so brightly?
We agreed, even when we're alone, we should still act close.
Not necessary.
Yes, it is. Come on, kiss me.
Huh?
You won't kiss me? Fine. Then I'll kiss you myself. Honey, I knew it. You're the sweetest. Mrs. Pierce. I'm so sorry. We just couldn't help it. You've been there. You understand, right?
All right. Come have breakfast.
Mom, I have a meeting this morning. Nora, have breakfast with Mom.
Honey. Come back early, okay? I don't want to be apart from you for a second.
Got it.
That boy. Why is he blushing? He's not actually falling for her, is he?
Mrs. Pierce, I'm sorry.
Enough. Let's eat.
Honey. I knew you'd be the sweetest. Honey, come home early, okay? I can't stand being apart from you for even a second.
Is she being genuine? Or is this all just an act? It doesn't seem like an act. It must be genuine.
Mr. Pierce.
What is it?
This document, you've been staring at it for half an hour.
I know. I'm just thinking, do I really need you to remind me?
You're thinking about Miss Smith, aren't you? Oh, wait, I mean Mrs. Pierce now.
What's wrong? Can't I think about her? Tell me, what if she really does fall for me and wants to be with me forever? Should I say yes?
That's not gonna happen, I asked the middleman. She's a total pro. She'd never fall for a client. You can rest assured.
Rest assured, huh? You talk too much. Get out, now.
Why did Mr. Pierce get so mad all of a sudden? Mrs. Pierce won't fall for him. Shouldn't he be relieved? Oh, right, Mr. Pierce. I forgot to tell you something. About an hour ago, Beatrice and Leo returned from Southville.
Those two. Weren't they in Southville keeping Grandpa company? It's only been a few months, and they just couldn't wait.
probably because your wedding with Miss Sterling was called off. As soon as they got to Oceana City, they headed straight to the old mansion. Now, Mrs. Pierce's life might get a lot tougher.
Don't worry. With Nora there, Mom won't get the short end of the stick.
Just mentioning Mrs. Pierce makes you smile so gently. Mr. Pierce, you haven't fallen for Mrs. Pierce, have you?
Chloe is still waiting for my news. But Julian and that girl Nora are looking more and more like the real deal. What am I supposed to do?
Ma'am, Beatrice and Leo are here.
What are they doing here?
Sister, we came to see you.
What are they doing here?
We came to see you.
Well, hello there, Aunt.
Oh, Leo. What brings you two here?
So these must be Julian's aunt and his cousin, Leo.
Sister-in-law. I heard that at Julian's wedding, to the Sterling heiress, some country bumpkin had to go and ruin it. What a perfect wedding. Just ruined like that. I bet you're just heartbroken. So, Leo and I came to check on you.
Here to gloat, are you? Why would I be heartbroken? My son, Julian, could marry any heiress he wants.
Is that so? But hey, from what I heard, Julian was dead set on marrying that woman. Ugh, that country bumpkin. He even brought her home. Aunt, is my new sister-in-law home? Nora? Nora?
Oh.
Were you looking for me?
Well, look who it is. Sister-in-law. You're something else, you know that? How come you didn't introduce us to your daughter-in-law, Nora?
What daughter-in-law?
Sister-in-law. Don't tell me. You're looking down on Nora because of her humble background. But Julian's crazy about her. You might as well accept it. Oh, please. Thank goodness. My Leo. Isn't that reckless? The girls he dates are all high society heiresses, every single one.
Of course.
Leo here is so incompetent. He really needs to marry well. Too bad for him, I heard. He's chased after every socialite out there. But none of them want anything to do with him. Nobody's paying him any mind.
You're such a jerk. Call me useless one more time, I dare you.
Leo, you dare throw a punch here?
Who says my son has no one on his side? Miss Jones here, so eager to marry our Leo, went out of her way to give me a $50 million jade bracelet.
Let me introduce it to you. This is from a premium old mine in Myanmar. Top grade, glass-like, jade.
Wow, top grade glass like jade is the absolute best jade you can get. The texture is pure, crystal clear, and super transparent. But yours? Low purity, low transparency, rough texture. I wouldn't pay $50 for it.
Let me see. Oh, dear. It really is junk. Beatrice, have you never seen real quality? Can't even tell this is junk?
You're just jealous, that's all. Miss Jones gave me this. How could it possibly be junk?
The Jones family from Apex International?
Yes.
Apex International's cash flow has dried up. The Jones family is about to go bankrupt. Miss Jones is sucking up to Leo. Probably to scam some idiot into paying off her family's debts.
You're lying through your teeth.
Just saw the headlines. Apex Group cannot repay its debts. The bank's already started on-site asset liquidation.
That can't be.
Beatrice, planning on starting a charity? That's actually a good thing. In the future, then, when Leo marries Miss Jones, I'll make sure to send you a lovely gift.
Say what you like. The one who married a country bumpkin for a daughter-in-law is you, not me. You're the one who's truly humiliated, you.
Aunt Beatrice, you keep calling me a country girl. But aren't you from the countryside yourself?
That's nonsense.
I foresaw it. And I also foresaw that within 3 minutes, you will have a bloody disaster.
Playing fortune teller. You think you can scare me? Sister-in-law, you ended up with a daughter-in-law like this. Good luck with that. Leo, let's go.
Mom? Mom? What's wrong, Mom? What happened?
My tooth.
Mum,
I told you you'd have a bloody disaster. Why wouldn't you believe me?
you witch. Did you do something?
Yes. It must have been her.
I'm innocent. I've been standing right here, doing nothing. How could I have tampered with anything?
Beatrice, you clearly fell on your own. How can you blame my daughter-in-law? Leo, take your mother to the hospital, now.
Mom, let's go to the hospital.
She came to laugh at my misery. Serves you right.
Mrs. Pierce, have some water. Calm down.
Now, young lady. Just tell me, can you really see the future?
Not at all. When I walked by the door earlier, I saw the floor was all shiny, probably from some water the maid left while cleaning. Anyone stepping there would have likely slipped. I just took a lucky guess.
You know, for a girl like you, I actually quite like your spunk. If Julian's position were secure, I wouldn't mind having you as my daughter-in-law.
Mrs. Pierce. From what I know, after Grandpa retired 2 years ago, Julian became the actual leader of the Pierce group. Isn't that secure enough for him?
Well, you don't know this. But Grandpa still holds a significant amount of shares. Leo is always trying to win Grandpa over. I'm worried Grandpa might leave all his shares to Leo. And then, even if Julian keeps his CEO title, it wouldn't mean a thing. However, Grandpa is very fond of Chloe. A few years ago, when he was recuperating in Southville, he and Chloe became really close friends. Chloe visited him often, playing chess and having tea. In Grandpa's heart, Chloe is even closer to him than his own grandsons. What's wrong?
I'm fine. Last time, just mentioning the zither gave me a headache too. Now it's chess. What if I used to be some kind of prodigy, good at music, chess, calligraphy, painting, the whole deal?
Anyway, given how much the old man adores Chloe, if Julian could marry her, his position as heir would be secure. What a shame you had to ruin it.
Mrs. Pierce, I didn't ruin that engagement. Julian did that himself. If he were willing, no one could force him otherwise.
Yes. So why is he so unwilling?
Mrs. Pierce, have you ever considered that the more you push, the more he resists? Because it shows you don't trust him.
But
the Pierce Group's value has doubled under his leadership. As for how to secure his position, I'm sure he knows exactly what he's doing.
I was being irrational. Henry, bring me the heart of the kingdom.
Yes, ma'am.
The heart of the kingdom?
Ma'am.
This heart of the kingdom, I originally prepared it for my future daughter-in-law. It's worth $20 million. But now, I'm handing it over to you.
20 million. Whatever. I'll just give it back to Julian later.
You. Just take it.
Thank you, Mrs. Pierce. I'll take good care of it.
Now that it's yours, just wear it. I mean, you're our daughter-in-law. When you're out and about, you can't look like a pauper.
Understood.
Hello, Miss Sterling? Mrs. Pierce has given the heart of the kingdom to the young Mrs. Pierce.
Damn it. Damn it.
Elena, what happened?
Dad, Mrs. Pierce has given the heart of the kingdom to that woman, Nora.
What? That can't be. But Mrs. Pierce clearly said she would keep the heart of the kingdom for you.
Which means she caved. Dad, what do we do now?
Then, we'll align with the second branch. Then we help Leo take over.
Dad, I still want to marry Julian.
Oh, my silly girl. Think about it. Feelings can never compare to benefits.
You're right. But that Leo, he's just an idiot. How could he possibly outsmart Julian?
That's where you're wrong. Back in the day, Chloe was Grandpa Pierce's favorite. So I'm absolutely sure that whoever you marry, Grandpa Pierce will give his shares to them. That's exactly why Mrs. Pierce made Julian marry you in the first place.
So you mean I should get close to Grandpa Pierce? But what if he finds out I'm not the real Chloe? What then?
Don't you worry about that. I know all about Chloe's history with Grandpa Pierce. Besides, that old fool is old and half blind now. There's no way he'll notice anything's off.
Good. I remember in 10 days. It's Grandpa Pierce's birthday banquet.
Yes, that's right. When the time comes, you acknowledge him right there. Then beg him to officiate your marriage to Leo. Maybe if that old fool is happy enough, he'll transfer his shares to Leo.
Let's do it. I'll make sure Grandpa Pierce transfers his shares to me and Leo, and make Julian regret it for the rest of his life.
Look what I got.
Where did you get that necklace?
I stood up for Mrs. Pierce today and took on Beatrice and Leo. She was so thrilled, she just gave it to me.
That woman actually came through for me. So you're telling me Mom's accepted you as her daughter-in-law?
Mrs. Pierce told me this necklace is called the Heart of the Kingdom. It's worth a whopping $20 million.
This is the heart of the kingdom. And you just put it on? Just like that?
Yeah. Relax, I was just trying it on. I was gonna give it back to you.
You're such a hypocrite.
Huh?
The heart of the kingdom bonds to its wearer. Once you wear it, anyone else who wears it will be cursed with misfortune. And you still dare say you don't have feelings for me? Are you trying to use this way to tell me that you've decided to spend the rest of your life with me?
What? I had no idea. I just wanted to try it on and then give it back to you.
It's okay. Since Mom's accepted you, I guess I can reluctantly accept you as well. But honestly, that necklace actually looks really good on you.
No. You've got it all wrong. I really didn't know the Heart of the Kingdom had that trait. Mrs. Pierce didn't tell me. If I had known, I wouldn't have put it on. I really don't want to stick around the Pierces.
You really didn't know?
Seriously? I swear to God, if I'm lying about this, may I be struck down where I stand. That's enough.
Since Mom gave it to you, you should keep it. No need to return it.
But wait, this is worth $20 million.
It's no big deal. You're the first one to wear it. So it was meant for you. Look, she's blushing. So this is what she's really like, when she lets her guard down. I had her all wrong. But that's fine. I'll make sure she stays by my side, willingly.
Sir, ma'am. Mrs. Pierce wants you downstairs.
Mom, you called us down here, so what's going on?
You tell him.
Yes, ma'am. Sir, I just received word. This afternoon, Miss Sterling met with Leo. They're planning to announce their engagement at your grandfather's birthday banquet.
Well, so, isn't that a good thing? They make a cute couple.
Don't you get it? Do you see how serious this is? Your grandfather adores Chloe. You know that. If, because of her, he decides to hand all his shares over to Leo, we're done for.
Mom, you're being dramatic.
Dramatic? Back then, I heard your grandfather say with my own ears, if Chloe were his biological granddaughter, that would be perfect. He would hand over everything he has to Chloe.
Grandpa, why would he think so highly of Chloe? That just doesn't make sense.
I had already accepted Nora as my daughter-in-law. But who knew Chloe would turn around and run off with Leo? While there's still time, you need to go beg Chloe. Ask her for another chance.
No way. I don't believe Grandpa would be that foolish.
Why won't you believe what I'm saying? Nora, I'm begging you, please. If you truly care about Julian, set him free.
Mom.
Mrs. Pierce. You're worried that Grandpa Pierce will give all his shares to Leo all because he likes Miss Sterling? What if I can also win the old man over? At Grandpa Pierce's birthday banquet in 10 days, I'll find a way to change his mind.
You have no idea how highly he thinks of Chloe. Trying to change his mind is practically impossible.
Just let me try.
What if you fail?
Mom, no matter what, I will not go back to Chloe. So, you'll have to trust Nora.
Mrs. Pierce. I won't let you down.
Grandpa's banquet is in 10 days. have you come up with a plan?
I was just about to ask you. Do you know what Grandpa Pierce likes the most? I want to give him a birthday gift that he'll really love.
Well, actually, yes. Do you know the genius painter Aurora? Grandpa absolutely loves her work. Sadly, very few of her pieces have survived, especially that one, 1,000 miles of rivers and mountains, whose whereabouts are still unknown.
Aurora. 1,000 miles of rivers and mountains. That name sounds so familiar.
What's wrong?
It's nothing, really. I'm going to wash up first. Don't worry. I'll definitely figure something out. This man. Why is he standing so close to me? No. I have to help him secure his position as heir. By then...
Look at the time. Why isn't she down here yet?
Mom, don't worry. We still have time.
Nora. So, how do you plan to win over Grandpa? We're heading to the banquet hall soon. You can tell me now, right?
Ma'am, look.
This right here is my secret weapon.
That's all?
Mom, just relax. I trust Nora completely. Let's go.
Let's go.
Chloe, you're here. Arthur.
Leo, isn't it a bit early to call me your father-in-law? By the way, where's your mom?
Didn't my mom and I go to visit Aunt? I have no idea what that woman Nora was up to, what kind of trick she pulled, but she caused my mom to lose a tooth. So she can't show up today.
Don't worry. After today, I'll make sure Julian regrets ever marrying that woman. Has Grandpa Pierce arrived?
He has. Chloe, let's go wish Grandpa a happy birthday.
Go ahead.
Wishing you boundless joy and everlasting life.
Thank you, thank you.
Grandpa.
Leo, you're here. Grandpa. And this is?
Grandpa Pierce. Don't you remember me? I'm Chloe Sterling.
Chloe? It's you, Chloe. But your voice, it sounds different.
My vocal cords got injured. Grandpa Pierce. Remember how we used to play chess together? You could never beat me, so you'd always cheat.
That's right, that's right. You are Chloe. Ever since 3 years ago, when you went to Oceana City, you never came to see me. I thought you'd forgotten all about me.
Grandpa Pierce. Even though I didn't visit, I never stopped thinking about you. Oh, by the way, I have some good news. I'm with your grandson, Leo.
Weren't you engaged to Julian?
Grandpa, you see, Chloe was supposed to marry Julian. But right at the wedding, Julian actually ran off with some tramp.
What?
I know about that. I was there.
Me too. What a scene that was. So embarrassing.
How could such a thing happen? Julian is such a bastard.
Please, don't get too worked up. We were worried you'd get sick from the shock, so we kept it from you.
Yes, Grandpa Pierce. But Leo and I are doing great. We're about to get engaged, Grandpa Pierce. You'll give us your blessing, right?
Of course. Leo's abilities. Well, they're lacking. My intended heir was always Julian. Who would have thought he'd be so foolish to let you down like that? So I've decided to transfer all my shares. Every last one.
Grandpa.
Dad. There you are.
Julian, you'd really choose this tramp over Chloe?
Grandpa, you didn't finish what you were saying.
Since Grandpa has decided to give us the shares, we can wait a bit longer. I'm dying to see what they're gonna do.
Grandpa, this is Nora. She's my wife, not some tramp. Chloe's got a terrible personality. I never wanted to marry her.
Bastard, when you're acting like this, how can I hand the Pierce group over to you?
Dad, let's drop this for now. We're here to celebrate your birthday, Hump. Nora, where's the birthday gift you got for Grandpa?
I don't want any gift from her.
Grandpa, the gift I got for you is exactly what you want most. Don't you even want to take a look?
Why does her voice sound so much like Chloe's?
What you want most? That's quite a claim.
I must be getting senile. Chloe is right here. Fine. Let's see what kind of gift you've got for me.
Grandpa, I'm giving you Aurora's painting, 1,000 Miles of Rivers and Mountains.
1,000 Miles of Rivers and Mountains is actually real.
I remember that genius painter Aurora made her name with this very painting. So many people wanted it but couldn't get their hands on it.
Too bad nobody knows what happened to it.
But the real question is, how did 1,000 miles of rivers and mountains
end up in her hands?
It really is. 1,000 miles of rivers and mountains. Where on earth did you get this?
That's my little secret.
I've always wanted to get my hands on 1,000 miles of rivers and mountains. This young lady has put a lot of thought into this.
I'm so glad you like it, Dad.
It's just such a shame that 1,000 miles of rivers and mountains in her hands is a fake.
How dare she pull a fast one on Grandpa with a fake?
How could you give a fake as a gift?
Nora, what is the meaning of this?
Grandpa Pierce, you haven't even taken a look yet. How can you say that without even looking?
Because I happen to know Aurora personally. Back in the day, to mourn her mother, she burned 1,000 miles of rivers and mountains with her own hands. And afterwards, I begged her to paint another one. But she flat out refused.
So it's a fake, huh? Well. Grandpa Pierce is definitely going to hate her even more now.
Strange. When I brought up the past, why did Chloe react like that? But Aurora is clearly Chloe's pen name. Could it be she doesn't remember?
You actually had the nerve to trick Grandpa with a fake? Julian, is this the woman you married? She's completely disgracing the Pierce family name.
I believe you. Grandpa, just because you know Aurora doesn't automatically mean this painting is a fake. Maybe Aurora painted another one that you don't know about. At least take a look.
Grandpa Pierce, please, just look at it.
This painting, it truly is Aurora's work.
Oh, really?
Now, can you tell me where this painting came from?
I copied it myself. Pretty impressive, huh?
This woman, how does she get all the luck? It's just a painting. I'm still Chloe. Grandpa will definitely still favor me.
Chloe.
Grandpa, you needed something?
Take a look at this painting. What do you think?
Grandpa, as long as you think it's good, then it's good.
She really seems to know nothing about Aurora. Why is that? Could it be? This woman isn't Chloe at all?
Grandpa? Is there something on my face?
There must be something fishy going on here. I need to find a way to investigate. Oh, nothing. Child, where did you get this painting?
Grandpa, I'm afraid I can't tell you that.
That doesn't matter anymore. I like this painting very much. Thank you.
I'm honored. It is your birthday, and your satisfaction is my pleasure.
How strange. I actually see a bit of Chloe in this girl. Julian, your wife is quite something. No wonder you wanted to marry her. I almost thought you'd lost your mind.
Grandpa, you've got good taste.
Grandpa, didn't you just say you were going to give Chloe and me a big gift?
Yes, Grandpa. Don't worry. I'll support Leo and won't let you down. So, the shares?
I'm planning to transfer my shares as a wedding gift for you both.
Grandpa Pierce actually wants to transfer his shares to Leo? So Leo would become the biggest shareholder of the Pierce Group?
Yeah, I thought for sure.
The eldest grandson's position as heir was a done deal.
So,
all the work the eldest grandson's done for 2 years just benefits someone else.
Dad, you heard that, didn't you? Julian's dedication to the group these past 2 years is something everyone's seen. How could you?
So what? I could do a way better job than him. Don't worry, Grandpa, I won't let you down.
Julian, what are we gonna do?
This can't be right. If Julian loses his position as heir, Mrs. Pierce definitely won't let it slide. Then my mission would be a failure, wouldn't it?
Don't worry. Even if I lose everything I have now, I can still make a comeback.
On what grounds? Chloe, Leo, in what way can he compare to our Julian? I'm begging you, please give him another chance.
Aunt, what do you mean by that?
Mrs. Pierce, if you want me to give Julian another chance, fine. Unless he gets on his knees and begs me.
You.
Miss Sterling, you've got it all wrong. Our engagement is off. And I don't regret it at all.
You. In that case, don't blame me for playing dirty. Grandpa Pierce, I hereby formally announce that I will marry Leo. Now announce the ownership of the shares.
She absolutely cannot be Chloe. I will divide the 40% of shares under my name into 2 parts. 35% of it will go to... 35% of the shares will go to Julian. From now on, he is the rightful heir and successor of the Pierce Group. The remaining 5% goes to Leo.
No, wait. Grandpa, that's not right. You must have gotten it wrong. Didn't you promise to give me all the shares?
I said I'd give my shares as a wedding gift to the both of you, to you both. But I never said all of them. Besides, compared to your cousin Julian, you're still far behind in ability. Hold on.
Grandpa, please. But I'm marrying Chloe.
That's right, Grandpa Pierce. Didn't you say that with me by his side, you'd feel more at ease?
If you really were Chloe, I would be at ease. But are you really? Excuse me? Are you questioning my judgment?
And no, of course not.
I'm worn out. I won't be entertaining you any longer. Julian, come with me for a moment.
Yes. Go ahead and grab something to eat. I'll catch up with you later.
Okay.
Shall we? Let's go.
35%. Nora. I'm not dreaming, am I?
Mrs. Pierce, you're wide awake. Julian just became the largest shareholder in the Pierce Group. You can finally rest easy and put your worries to bed.
That's wonderful. Nora, you really are Julian's good luck charm. Tell me, what would you like? If it's within my power, I'll make it happen.
Mrs. Pierce, all I ask is that from now on, you stop meddling in Julian's marriage.
Well, now that his position is secure, I certainly won't be a bother to you two anymore.
Good. Well then. I guess my mission here is complete.
Dad, what do we do now? Julian absolutely refuses to marry me, and Leo's completely useless. If we don't figure something out soon, to get the Sterling Group shares, the board will get suspicious.
That can't be right. Old Mr. Pierce adored Chloe so much. He'd never give her so little.
Grandpa Pierce was going to give all the shares to us. It's all because of Nora. She made Grandpa Pierce change his mind.
That wretched girl again. Is it possible? She was sent by Chloe?
No matter where she's from. No. She can't stay.
Absolutely. She cannot stay. I'll arrange it right now.
Mrs. Pierce, I need to use the ladies' room.
All right, go ahead.
Okay.
Where did that 1,000 miles of rivers and mountains come from? I want the truth. Even if you stole it, I won't hold it against you.
Nora copied that painting.
Impossible. That painting could only be Aurora's work. I couldn't possibly be mistaken.
This painting truly came from Nora. You may not believe me, but she's that good. Do you know Whale Fall? They say Chloe composed that piece, but Chloe herself can't even play it anymore. But Nora can.
Whale Fall. 1,000 miles of rivers and mountains. Those are Chloe's works. Could she be Chloe herself?
Grandpa, what are you saying? Forget Whale Fall for a sec, but 1,000 miles of rivers and mountains was painted by Aurora. What's that got to do with Chloe?
You didn't know? Aurora is Chloe's pen name. I'm starting to think that Nora is the real Chloe. And the one calling herself Chloe now is a fraud.
Grandpa, aren't you overthinking things? Nora and Chloe, they're nothing alike at all. Besides, Nora has her own family, and she's completely unfamiliar with the Sterlings. How on earth could she be Chloe?
Maybe she lost her memory and doesn't remember who she really is. As for her appearance, that can be changed with surgery. Of course, these are just my theories, but I am certain of one thing. This Chloe is a fake.
Grandpa, you spent a lot of time with Chloe after she grew up. In your memory, what kind of person was she?
She was clever and kind. Incredibly talented. If she weren't, why would I think so highly of her?
If that's the case, then the current Chloe is probably a fake. The Sterlings moved to Oceana City 3 years ago. It's possible that's when Chloe was replaced.
It's been over 3 years. Chloe hasn't contacted me once. I figured she was just busy with the company, so I didn't think much of it. Besides, she's the sole heir to the Sterling Group. Her mother left all her shares to her.
Wait. Could it be Arthur? To seize the Sterling Group, he killed Chloe, and then had someone impersonate her? I remember. Arthur married into the Sterlings.
If that's the situation, Chloe must have suffered a lot. It's a shame I'm just an old man. My health is failing me. I only realized something was wrong now.
Grandpa, don't worry. I'll send someone to investigate immediately.
Go now. Wait. And that Nora, if she's not Chloe, you must find out what happened to her.
I know. You can rest easy.
Chloe, you have to stay alive.
Mom, where's Nora?
Julian, what'd Grandpa say to you? So you're asking about Nora, huh? How come she's not back yet?
Where did she go?
She went to the restroom, you know. But it's been over 10 minutes already.
I'll go find her.
You brat. You've only been apart for a little while, and you can't stand it?
What do you want from me? Who sent you? What are you doing? To send you off, of course.
If you want to blame someone,
Blame yourself for messing with the wrong people.
get her.
Yes. Come here.
Nora? Are you in there?
Someone's coming. Hide.
Chloe. Mom's not gonna make it. You have to be careful of your dad. I'm afraid of him. Mom.
Chloe, you're still young. The Sterling Group should be left to me to manage.
My mother's body isn't even cold yet. And you're already bringing your illegitimate daughter home?
And now you have the nerve to ask me for the Sterling Group.
In your dreams.
Dad. I'm begging you. I'm begging you, let me out.
Sis, I'll take your place, inherit everything you have, so you can die in peace.
So, it was me all along.
Nora. Nora, don't be afraid. I'll get you to the hospital right now. Mom, how's Nora doing?
She's got a mild concussion, that's all. The doctor said she could wake up at any moment. By the way, any idea who did this to her?
I'm still looking into it. But the mastermind is probably the Sterling father and daughter.
How is that possible? Back when Nora went to ruin your wedding, Chloe didn't lay a hand on her. Why would she do it now?
Perhaps because the Sterlings started to suspect her true identity. They want to silence her for good.
Identity? What identity?
I heard from Grandpa that the current Chloe is a fake. Maybe Nora is the real Chloe.
What are you talking about? Your grandfather's lost his mind. Are you out of your mind too? Something so absurd, how could you believe it?
I've already got Max on it. It won't take long before the truth comes out.
Nora, you're awake. How are you feeling?
I'm fine.
Oh, honey. You have a concussion. How can you say you're fine?
Thanks to that hit, I was able to get my memory back. Otherwise, when would I have been able to make Arthur and Elena pay for what they did? And take back everything that's mine? Who would have thought that after all this time, I still ended up marrying him? At least this marriage was always just an act. It's time to end it. Mr. Pierce. Mrs. Pierce has already promised me not to interfere with your freedom to marry. My mission here is done. As for us, let's get a divorce.
Why are you calling him boss? And what's this mission you're talking about? So you two really were lying to me.
Nora, you must have hit your head really hard. That's why you're overthinking things. The doctor said you need to get some rest.
I'm serious.
Nora.
She should be fine. She's probably just too weak. Let her rest for a bit. Just tell me the truth. What on earth is going on? Mom, let's talk outside. Talk.
Nora is someone I hired. I asked her to crash the wedding. And pretend to be a loving couple. And finally enter a fake marriage with me.
I knew it. You little brat. How could you do something like that?
If you hadn't threatened to kill yourself back then, I wouldn't have resorted to this. But that's not the point. The point is, I've fallen for her. I don't want to divorce her.
I could tell from the start. But Nora doesn't seem to feel the same way about you. She's the one who wants a divorce.
That's why I need your help.
I can't help you with that.
You can. First, you pretend to be furious, then order us to divorce, and finally force me to go on blind dates. That way, I'll have a reason not to divorce her.
You want me to play the bad cop?
Mom, Nora's so smart and capable. She's so amazing. Do you really want to lose a daughter-in-law like her? What's more, she might actually be the real Chloe.
Then what do you want me to do? I'm not going to be the bad guy here.
Oh, come on, you've been playing the villain for so long. For your son's happiness, just do it one more time, will you? Anyway, for the rest of my life, I'm not marrying anyone but Nora.
You brat. Are you threatening me again? Fine, I'll help you one last time. But this time, you'd better make me proud.
Don't worry.
You little brat. How dare you lie to me? Divorce. You divorce her right now. Then start going on blind dates. Heiresses in Oceana City are a dime a dozen. I've already arranged everything for you.
Mom, why do you have to force me?
Because I'm your mother. Everything I do is for your own good. Tomorrow is Miss Evans, and the day after is Miss Hayes. You have to pick one of the three. For me. Just pick one. Mrs. Pierce.
Nora, you're awake.
Why are you calling me?
You clearly promised me you'd give Julian the freedom to choose his marriage.
So what if I changed my mind? What's wrong with that?
Mrs. Pierce, Julian has already secured his position as the heir. Why must you be like this?
Well, he shouldn't have lied to me. Anyway, if he dares to disobey me, I'll end it all right in front of him. Humph. Oh dear. What about my reputation? Huh?
You saw for yourself. If we get a divorce, Mom would never let me live it down.
But
what? We agreed to 1 year. That year isn't over yet. The deal's still on. I'll tell Mom even though we started as a fake marriage, as we spent time together, we fell for each other.
That's crazy.
Why not? Isn't that exactly how we got here? Is keeping up the act really that hard for you?
But now, I've got more important things to do.
More important things? Don't worry. Whatever you do, I'll help you. If you don't want to tell me, then just go for it. I'll have your back.
But
what? Haven't you always said you're a pro? Is this your idea of being professional?
Fine. I'll do it. Forget it. I'll stay with the Pierces for now. We'll just play it by ear.
Good. Mom could walk in any second. So we need to start now.
How do we do this?
You brat. Couldn't wait, could you? What are you two doing in here? What's going on here? You two.
Mom. Couldn't help it.
But you said this was a fake marriage?
It was supposed to be fake. But now, I've fallen for her. Sorry to disappoint. We're not going anywhere.
I don't believe it.
Don't believe me? Then I'll just have to show you.
You two. You're gonna be the death of me.
Okay, that's enough. Mrs. Pierce is gone.
Looks like she bought it.
Since Mrs. Pierce bought it, let's not do that again.
Do what? You mean me kissing you? Don't forget at our wedding you kissed me first. You stole my first kiss, you know.
That was different. My intentions were pure. I was just doing my job. But you seem to be taking advantage.
What did I do?
Nothing. I'm pretty much all better now. Can I be discharged?
Once the doctor checks you out and if everything's clear, then we can get out of here. By the way, do you remember what the person who hurt you looked like?
No, I don't.
It's okay. I already have people looking into it. Don't worry. I won't let whoever did this get away with it.
Mr. Pierce, you don't have to do this. We're only in a fake marriage.
But our marriage license is real. In the eyes of the law, you're my wife. Your problems are my problems.
Mr. Pierce, I confirmed that Arthur does have an illegitimate daughter named Elena, but 3 years ago, she was suddenly declared dead. Oh, right. This is a photo of her from 3 years ago.
It looks a lot like the fake we've got now. So, she's the one impersonating Chloe.
Most likely. Unfortunately, I couldn't find out exactly what happened 3 years ago. All the evidence was wiped clean. But I noticed something from Mrs. Pierce.
Go on.
The Smiths did have a daughter. Her name is Nora. Reportedly, she went missing as a kid. Then 3 years ago, the Smiths suddenly announced their daughter had returned. That's Mrs. Pierce.
3 years ago again.
Yes. I heard Mrs. Pierce was caught in a fire back then, and her face was disfigured. Her parents used all their savings to treat her. They even got her reconstructive surgery.
Disfigured. No wonder her appearance changed. So, Nora is very likely Chloe. Back then, Arthur and his daughter tried to burn her to death. She escaped the fire and was rescued by Nora's parents.
I'm afraid so. It's just that all this is just our speculation. We have no proof. Mrs. Pierce wants to reclaim her status as the Sterling heir, but it's still a long shot.
We'll find a way. Find a way to keep an eye on Arthur and his daughter's movements. Since they've already started suspecting Nora's identity, they definitely won't let this go.
Yes, sir.
So you're the real Chloe. Just like the Chloe I remember, smart and adorable. All these years. If only I had stayed in touch with you. Then, your father might not have dared to hurt you like that. Doctor, how's Nora?
Miss Smith is doing just fine. She's good to go.
Great. Then I'm just gonna... No, I can walk on my own.
You're still weak. You should walk as little as possible. Let me carry you. Doctor, am I right?
Yes.
We gotta listen to the doctor.
What did you say? Nora walked out unscathed.
Yes. And it was Mr. Pierce who carried her to the car himself.
Damn it. That bitch gets all the luck.
Elena, what's wrong now?
Dad, that bitch Nora's still alive. I'm starting to think she really is Chloe. Otherwise, would she just pop up out of thin air to mess with me like that? We need to find a chance and take her out for good.
No. Julian is already watching us. We are in no position to make a move.
Then what do we do?
Don't worry. Once you verify your identity, we can completely take over Sterling Group. Even if Chloe is still alive by then, it won't make a difference.
But right now, I just can't prove who I am. Otherwise, we'd be done by now.
What if I told you I could get my hands on Chloe's blood?
But isn't she already dead?
You don't know about this. When Chloe was born, her mother, Sarah, stored her umbilical cord blood. I just don't know where they hid it. For the past 3 years, I've had people searching for it. Now we're finally getting somewhere.
That's great. In a few days, at the shareholders meeting, I'll verify my identity immediately. That way, the shares are mine. I'm sick of living in constant fear.
Don't worry, I'll make arrangements right now. This time, it's a sure thing.
Put me down, now.
Not a chance. I want the whole world to see just how much you mean to me. You hungry? Thirsty?
I'm okay. Just need to rest a bit. You can go back to work.
Okay.
This guy. Seriously. Is he just addicted to putting on a show? I gotta check up on what's going on with the Sterling group. They still don't have my genetic information. And Elena hasn't gotten her hands on my shares yet. The team Mom built is still there, holding the fort, keeping things running barely. So I still have time. But just in case, I'd better start making moves now.
Mr. Pierce, you asked me to keep tabs on Arthur and his daughter, right? I just got word. They're planning to attend the Sterling Group shareholders meeting in 3 days.
As I recall, in the 3 years they've been in Oceana City, they've rarely gone back to Southville, let alone set foot in the Sterling Group. What are they up to?
We haven't figured that out yet.
Go get ready. I'll go there myself in a few days.
Yes, sir. Mr. Pierce. About the information we found, should we inform Mrs. Pierce as well?
No. She's lost her memory. If we tell her everything now, she might not be ready to hear it. Once I help her take back the Sterling Group, then we can tell her. It'll be the right time.
Understood, sir.
Nora, I had the kitchen whip up some nourishing soup for you. Try it. See how you like it.
It's good.
Good. You're way too thin. You gotta eat more. Let me grab you some more.
Julian, eat your own.
Mom. For me, seeing Nora eat well is way better than eating my own food. Nora, what else do you want? I'll grab it for you.
That's enough. This guy's acting is way over the top.
Mom, play the bad guy for me. That way I'll have a chance to get close to Nora.
Brat, will you cut it out?
Mom, just do it for your son's lifelong happiness.
You're so attentive to her. But I haven't seen her show you any concern. I think this whole we're in love act is just a scam to fool me.
Nora was injured, that's why she hasn't been all over me. Normally, Nora would practically feed me by hand, right?
Oh my. She just gave you the chicken tail. Julian, you hate chicken tails.
Really? I didn't notice.
I'm all about chicken tails now. Nora knows I love him, that's why she gave me one, right, Nora?
This kid. How can he have no shame? You two enjoy your meal. I'm full.
I'm sorry. I didn't mean to do that.
It's fine. If you're the one feeding me, I'd even eat poison.
Why is my heart racing like this? Nora, get a grip. He's just acting. Besides, carrying that kind of hatred, you're in no position right now to be thinking about love.
What's going on?
It's nothing. Since my dad's surgery, I haven't been back to visit. I want to go back and stay with them for a few days. Would that be okay?
Of course. Too bad I have to go on a business trip for the next couple of days, otherwise I could have gone with you.
That's really not necessary. I'm done eating, I'm heading out.
Henry's watching. So, come back soon, or I'll miss you too much. Will you miss me?
I will.
Since he fell in love, Sir has become more and more alive. It's wonderful.
Mr. Pierce, I just got word. Arthur and his daughter have already arrived at the Sterling Group. Should we head over there now?
Let's go. No matter what they're planning, as long as I'm there, they'll have to think twice.
Understood.
Bats. Nora.
Three long years. I'm finally back. Hello, Ben.
Hello? Miss Chloe. Arthur brought that fake here. They're planning to verify the genetic information publicly. Looks like they came prepared.
Don't worry. They won't get away with this.
Is that Nora?
I'm just curious, Ben. Why'd you believe me so quickly? Aren't you afraid I'm the fake one?
Miss Chloe, I was trained by your mother herself. I watched you grow up. I knew the moment I heard your voice you're the real Miss Chloe.
It really is her. But why would she lie to me?
Could it be that Mrs. Pierce has regained her memory?
I'm afraid so.
Actually, I've suspected that fake for a long time.
Ben, don't blame yourself. I'll be there any minute now. Wait. I still need your help.
Don't worry, I'll cooperate fully.
Mr. Pierce. So, are we still going up?
No need. Since she's already remembered everything, let her face her enemies herself. When she needs help, we'll step in.
Arthur, you claim Miss Chloe is here today to publicly verify the genetic information and inherit her shares. But it's been 3 years. Why only come now?
Yes, Miss Chloe. We've been waiting 3 years for you.
Everyone, please remain calm. As the future leader of the Sterling Group, Chloe can't possibly be completely ignorant, right? So for the past 3 years, she's been in Oceana City studying hard. Now, it's time for her to return.
Exactly. Relax. I'll lead everyone to take the Sterling Group to new heights.
Very good. Miss Chloe, proceed. There are 3 white test strips here. Place a drop of your blood on one of them. If the verification passes, the safe will open automatically. If all 3 attempts fail, the safe will self-destruct.
Got it. Relax. This safe will open in no time.
It failed. The verification failed. How could the verification fail?
You are simply not Miss Chloe. Talk. Who are you, really?
This is impossible. This is clearly Chloe's blood.
What's going on?
Yeah, what is happening?
Is this piece of junk malfunctioning?
This safe was commissioned by Chairman Sterling at great expense. It cannot malfunction. No wonder I always felt this. Miss Chloe seemed unfamiliar. So that's it. You're just a fake. Talk. Where have you hidden the real Miss Chloe?
Ben, you're slandering me. Oh, now I get it. It must be you who tampered with this safe. That's why Chloe's verification failed. You despicable man, you're just afraid that once Chloe returns, she'll take your power away.
You. That's nonsense.
What is this? How could this happen?
This can't be right.
Arthur. You're quite the one to twist the facts. Ben has been loyal to me and my mother through and through. It's only you. Who's the ingrate?
Who are you? Who do you think you are? Guards, throw her out.
I should be asking you that. This is the Sterling Group. What are you doing here? Elena.
Elena? Who's Elena?
She has the same last name as Arthur Carter.
Oh.
I know. She's Arthur's illegitimate daughter. For the past 3 years, it was you impersonating Miss Chloe.
That's nonsense. I only have one daughter, Chloe. Think about it. As a father, how could I possibly not recognize my own biological daughter?
Exactly. I am the real Chloe.
You are not Chloe. That's why for 3 whole years, you never dared to verify your identity. Until you mistakenly thought you had my umbilical cord blood. Too bad I was prepared. I had someone swap the umbilical cord blood in advance.
What? You?
Everyone. I am Chloe. 3 years ago. My biological father committed malicious arson, trying to burn me to death. He then had Elena impersonate me. Fortunately, I survived and came back.
Miss Chloe, I've been waiting for you.
I've met Miss Chloe before. You look nothing like her.
The fire 3 years ago disfigured me. I had surgery afterwards. So my appearance is different now. That fire also injured my head, causing me to lose my memory. It wasn't until a few days ago that I finally recovered it. Otherwise, I wouldn't have let them get away with it for so long.
But this is just your word against hers. Just based on this, you expect us to believe you're the real Chloe? That's impossible.
Yeah. This whole thing is just too absurd.
That's easy. The safe is right here. Whoever can open the safe is the real Miss Chloe. Jeans, don't lie.
Exactly. I'm here today to open the safe and get back what's mine.
Stop. What do you think you're doing? This machine only has 2 attempts left. If you're a fake, you'd just be wasting one. And you, as board members, are just letting some outsider cause a scene like this?
What's wrong? Scared.
We still have 2 tries left. So 1 failed, so what? Besides, it might not even be wrong. Am I right, everyone?
Stop. If I can't have it, no one can. Mom, this safe.
It was designed just for me.
What a shame.
I couldn't protect it.
You actually destroyed the safe. I knew it. You are fakes.
What are we going to do now?
Worst case, we go back to how it was. Third-party supervision can keep exercising the shareholders' rights. It won't affect the group's normal operations. Without a leader, how is our Sterling Group supposed to grow? How are we supposed to compete with other companies?
Well, that's simple. Chloe is right here. Just admit who she is, and all these problems will be solved. Besides, isn't what I say as her father a lot more reliable than this piece of junk?
Exactly. This machine couldn't even verify my blood sample. That proves it's broken. I'm gonna smash it right now. Any problem with that?
You
think you can stop me from getting my shares? Before my mother died, she saw right through your schemes. So she set up a double guarantee for me, and she repeatedly warned me to be careful of you. Unfortunately, I still underestimated how evil you could be. Everyone, according to this document, I will inherit 50% of the Sterling Group. From now on, I am the rightful heir to the Sterling Group.
I, Ben, pledge my unwavering loyalty to Miss Chloe, everyone. What about you?
Chloe. You really are my daughter, Chloe. Oh, for heaven's sake. Now that things have come to this point, I don't need to hide it anymore. Everyone, 3 years ago, because I refused to let Chloe be with that scumbag, she, in a rage, abandoned everything and ran off with me. Chloe, oh Chloe, how could you do this to your late mother? How could you betray all her years of love and devotion?
How can you stand there and say these things without an ounce of guilt?
If you hadn't just vanished, how could I have let your sister take your place? Besides, if I hadn't done what I did, the Sterling Group's stock would have crashed.
That's right. I only did it to clean up her mess. That's why I took her place.
Arthur, stop trying to smear Miss Chloe's name. You're the one who started the fire to murder her.
That's enough. Say whatever you like. Let me remind everyone. That girl Chloe is way too impulsive and far too stubborn. For the company's future, she is absolutely not the right choice. I expect you all to think very carefully.
Arthur, after all this, you still refuse to give up.
Chloe.
I know you hate me, but all I've done was to protect your mother's life's work from going to waste. You understand that, don't you?
You can't seriously believe Arthur's nonsense? How on earth could Miss Chloe run off with some man?
Ben, it's not that we don't trust Miss Chloe, but the position of leader determines the entire group's future. We have to think it through very, very carefully.
Yes. Someone impersonated Miss Chloe for 3 whole years. Something that absurd actually happened. We have to be extra cautious.
We really need to think it through.
Think it through? I don't see the need. I, Julian Pierce, as chairman and CEO of the Pierce Group, give my full support to Chloe. If she becomes the heir to the Sterling Group, then the Pierce Group will embark on a series of strategic cooperation with the Sterling Group.
Mr. Pierce, are you telling the truth?
Is it true?
Of course. As for my character, I believe everyone here trusts me, right?
Absolutely. I certainly believe it. Speaking of which, you're still our Miss Chloe's fiancé.
Then your information is a bit outdated. I am now your Miss Chloe's husband.
We all support Miss Chloe.
Support Miss Chloe. Thank you, everyone. Rest assured, I won't let you down. As for you too.
Chloe, since everyone trusts you, you should work hard. Your sister and I have been managing the company for you all these years. Even if we haven't achieved great success, we've certainly put in the effort. Let's just drop this, okay? We'll be leaving. Goodbye.
Arthur, you and Elena committed malicious arson and tried to burn me to death. You don't think you can just get away with it, do you?
Oh, Chloe, this must be a misunderstanding. Think about it, I'm your biological father. How could I possibly harm you?
Saying these things, don't you feel guilty?
Guards, take them to the police station.
What are you doing? With no evidence, how can you say we did it?
Let go of me.
Who says there's no evidence? Last time at my grandpa's birthday, Chloe was attacked in the bathroom by a group of people. I've already obtained their confessions. They admitted you two hired them.
That's right. Hiring a hitman is enough to put you both in prison for years.
Take them away.
You can't do this to me. Chloe, please. I'm your biological father. You can't do this to me.
Take him away.
Congratulations, Miss Chloe.
Then, I should be thanking you.
I didn't do anything. You were able to get the shares so smoothly, all thanks to Mr. Pierce. Mr. Pierce, now that you two are married, when's the wedding? Perfect timing. It'll bring our Miss Chloe some good luck. Right, everyone?
Yes.
That's a great idea. I think.
Let's not rush into that. Let's talk in the office. Mr. Pierce, when did you figure out that I'm the real Chloe?
Grandpa's birthday party. He told me then that the current Chloe might be an imposter, and you were most likely the real Chloe.
I see. Grandpa and I are close. He knows my pen name is Aurora. It was that collision that suddenly made me remember. Mr. Pierce,
I'm sorry. Ever since I learned your true identity, I've blamed myself every single day. If only back then, I had kept in touch with you. Then, your father might not have targeted you.
That's none of your business.
What do you mean it's none of my business? You're my fiancé. But, funny how things turned out. After everything we've been through, you still ended up marrying me.
I was just about to bring that up. Mr. Pierce, with the way things are now, I'm afraid that we can't keep pretending to be a loving couple. I think our arrangement should end here.
What are you saying?
What I mean is, we should get a divorce now. Don't worry. If Mrs. Pierce tries to set you up on some blind dates, she's not unreasonable. Just talk to her properly, and she'll understand and respect your wishes.
No, I don't agree. We were engaged to begin with, and now we're already married. Why would we get a divorce?
The one who married you was Nora. And it was a fake marriage from the start. Even if we don't divorce now, we'll still divorce in a year.
After all this, she just wants a divorce. Doesn't she feel anything for me? Not even a little spark or any reluctance to leave? But the Sterling Group board has already accepted our relationship. If we get divorced, how will you explain it to them?
I'll rely on my abilities to earn their recognition.
That will take time. Until you have full control over the Sterling Group, let's just keep things as they are. Okay?
But what's in it for you?
You're Chloe Sterling now. Having a daughter-in-law like you would make my mother over the moon. Isn't that reason enough?
So he's so adamant about not divorcing. Just to give Mrs. Pierce an explanation. Fine. Since we both get something out of this, let's just keep things as they are for now. I can't return to Oceana City yet. If you need anything, contact me anytime. I'll do my best to cooperate.
Then it's settled. Well, do me a favor and stop calling me Mr. Pierce. Just call me Julian.
All right.
Say my name.
Julian.
Miss Chloe, here are all the documents you requested.
I've got some things to take care of, so I gotta head back to Oceana City. I'll come see you again once I'm finished.
If
you need anything, just call me.
Safe travels, Mr. Pierce. Miss Chloe, you and Mr. Pierce really hit it off, don't you?
Seems like he was just putting on an act for your benefit, Ben. Thanks, Ben.
Don't mention it.
I'll make sure to look through these carefully.
What's taking him so long?
Don't fret, Dad. He'll be back any moment now. Julian, there you are. You're finally back. I saw on the news that Chloe has taken back her rightful 50% of the shares. She's also about to become the chairman and CEO of the Sterling Group. So this Chloe...
It's Nora, isn't it? Since you went down to Southville yourself, you would never have let that frog get away with it.
It's Nora, of course. Arthur and his daughter are already behind bars.
That's wonderful. Chloe, her suffering is finally over. She's reclaimed everything that was hers.
Well, if that's true, after everything that's happened, Chloe is still my daughter-in-law. It really is destiny.
Mom, don't get ahead of yourself. Ever since Nora took back her identity as Chloe, her first move was to ask for a divorce. I managed to talk her out of it, but that's only temporary.
Fine, out with it. What else do you need me to do?
Mom, this time, I need Grandpa's help.
You need me? You want me to talk some sense into Chloe? Don't even think about it. If she's not happy with you and insists on divorcing you, I'll definitely back her up.
Grandpa, this time, I need you to hold down the fort for me.
Me?
I'll be staying in Southville for a while.
Right now, the biggest problem with Sterling Group is that it's stuck in its ways. It can't keep up with the market. So, reform has to happen.
I'm all for it.
Ben, what are you blindly backing her for? You think we don't know the group needs to reform? It's just that our tech is miles behind everyone else. Even if we invest heavily now, we still can't catch up.
Exactly. That's exactly it. Rushing into changes might cost us even the market share we have now.
But without reform, we're just waiting to die. Reform at least gives us a fighting chance. As for the technological barriers, I believe, if I'm given enough time, I can definitely break through them.
The problem is, we're out of time.
What if the Pierce Group were to open up its technology and share it with Sterling Group?
What are you doing here?
I missed you, of course.
Mr. Pierce, are you really willing to provide the Pierce Group's advanced technology?
That's right. That was always part of the strategic cooperation. Let's discuss the details in your office.
Yeah.
Let's go. Meeting adjourned.
Okay. This could work out well. Yeah.
Julian. By doing this, the Pierce Group gains nothing. I won't agree to sign a strategic cooperation agreement with you.
The reason I'm doing this is because I believe in your abilities. In the future of Sterling Group. You can think of it as an investment.
But what if the investment fails?
It won't. I believe in you. After all, you're my most impressive Chloe.
Chloe, when I was little, that's what he used to call me.
Chloe, you're so amazing. Will you marry me someday? No way. I'm not marrying you. I'm not giving up. Chloe, these flowers are for you. Will you marry me someday? No way. I'm not marrying you. Chloe, this toy is for you. Chloe, want some cake? Chloe, these books are for you. No. Chloe, Mrs. Sterling said that you like pretty things. These pebbles are the prettiest things I could find. For you. I'll take these, but that doesn't mean I'll marry you. That's okay. I'm just happy you accepted them. I'm giving you these gifts just because I want to see you happy, not to make a deal. All right. If you grow up and become someone really amazing, I'll marry you. Great! Chloe, don't worry. I'll be the most amazing person ever.
It seems you remember our childhood too. I remember you said back then, if I grew up to be someone amazing, you would marry me. That's what I've been working towards all along.
Really?
Of course. That's why I never reached out. I hoped that when we met again, I could meet your expectations. So, have I now become that amazing person you wanted?
Absolutely. With you at the helm, the Pierce Group is well on its way to becoming the world's top company. No one does it better.
Since I've met your requirements, will you keep your promise? Can we just never get a divorce and stay together forever?
Why is he saying this? Is it because he hasn't contacted me all these years? So he feels guilty. That must be it. Look, you really don't have to just because you feel guilty and force yourself to honor that old engagement. That was all just childish nonsense, and I don't care.
Guilty? No.
Come in.
Mrs. Pierce, Mr. Pierce, the strategic cooperation agreement you asked me to draft is ready.
Talk about perfect timing.
Whoops. Actually, 2 clauses in this agreement aren't clear yet. Let me go fix that.
No need. Let me take a look first.
Yes.
I have no objections. Don't worry. This investment won't let you lose a dime.
Looks like she's not ready to accept me yet. But that's okay. When we were kids, I wore her down until she agreed. I can do it again. I believe in you.
You're leaving Oceana City soon, right? The Pierce Group doesn't have much business here. If there's nothing else, no need to come all the way out here.
I forgot to tell you. I've come across some high potential emerging industries in Southville. I'm planning to stick around personally to look into them for a bit. So, going forward, we'll be seeing a lot more of each other.
Actually, I'm gonna be swamped. I doubt I'll have time to see you. What's this new industry you were talking about? Maybe I can ask around for you.
What new industry? It was all just an excuse for Mr. Pierce to get close to you, Mrs. Pierce. Who knew you'd be so clueless, Mrs. Pierce? Mr. Pierce is really in for it now.
No need. I've got this. You get back to work. I'm off.
Okay.
Mr. Pierce. Mrs. Pierce has nothing but work on her mind right now. What's your plan, sir?
She was just like this when we were kids, either practicing piano all day or buried in her books. And she still ended up marrying me.
Mr. Pierce.
Miss Chloe. This bouquet was sent over by Mr. Pierce. Mr. Pierce said you've been working hard for a long time. He sent you these flowers. He hopes you can take a moment to relax from work.
That's so sweet. Let's get back to it, then. Let's call it a day. Okay. Meeting adjourned. Alright, let's go.
Miss Chloe. This is from Mr. Pierce. A luminous stone bracelet. He said the color of this bracelet is gorgeous and you're gonna love it.
Wow.
This man. He really is something. We said it was mutual, but right now, it's all him helping me. Thanks to him, my work has been going so smoothly.
Wow. This is from Mr. Pierce again, right?
Miss Chloe. Yes, Mr. Pierce had this delivered. Mr. Pierce said this is the legendary scorched tail zither that he came across by chance, and to keep it from gathering dust, he decided to give it to you.
The scorched tail zither? That's one of the legendary 4 great zithers. Seems Mr. Pierce's feelings for you are the real deal.
But he said he just came across it by chance.
This zither, just a couple days ago, showed up at an auction. It sold for $40 million to some mysterious buyer. Came across it by chance? You buy that?
That expensive. Him sending me flowers or a luminous stone bracelet, fine. But is zither worth 40 million? What's he thinking?
Miss Chloe, you two are husband and wife. No matter how expensive the gift, it's only right.
Then, let me level with you. The truth is, Julian and I have a contract marriage. He married me just to deal with his mom's pressure to get married. He doesn't actually like me. At most, in a year, we'll get divorced.
What?
But don't you worry. This year is all I need to get established. By then, even without the Pierce Group's help, I'll make sure the Sterling Group dominates Southville.
Miss Chloe, I'm not worried about the company. I'm worried about you.
Why worry about me? Oh, come on.
Mr. Pierce's feelings are obvious to everyone. You keep insisting he doesn't like you, but he clearly does. He's crazy about you. Seriously.
How could that be? He's never.
Come back soon. Otherwise, I'll miss you. Will you miss me?
Yes.
Now that I've met your demands, will you keep your promise? Can we never get divorced? Stay together forever?
Could it be? He really.
Miss Chloe. Looks like you've already got it all figured out. Mr. Pierce is such a catch. How could you just let him slip away?
Ben, I know. I need to think.
Okay, take your time. I'll head out then.
Are you sure you delivered the scorched tail zither?
Of course. I delivered it personally to Mrs. Pierce's room.
So by now, she should have seen it. I wonder how she'll react. Maybe I should just. I'll go and ask her myself.
Mr. Pierce. You sent such a priceless zither. If Mrs. Pierce is touched by your gesture, she'll definitely reach out to you herself.
Mr. Pierce, our Miss Chloe, asked you to wait here for her. She'll be here shortly.
It's her handwriting. Tell her I'll be there on time.
Hey, Mr. Pierce, Mr. Pierce. It seems Miss Chloe has finally come around.
This is what they call persistence paying off in the end. Let's go. We're going there.
Okay.
That Chloe, that ugly woman, relying on your support, quickly secured her position on the board. That was the very reason I fought tooth and nail to marry you. But who would have thought? You never even gave me a second glance.
Miss Carter, it's done.
I see. Go. Remember, What happened today must not be told to a soul.
Yes.
Fortunately, Dad took the blame for everything, allowing me to walk free. Chloe, don't get too cocky. I'll make sure everything you have now vanishes into thin air.
Miss Chloe,
Ben. What's going on?
I just got word. Elena was found not guilty and released. Arthur insisted he acted alone. He claims Elena knew nothing about it.
I never would have thought he'd actually be such a devoted father to Elena.
Miss Chloe, what will you do now?
Have someone keep an eye on her first. Knowing Elena as I do, she won't just let this go.
Alright, I'll go arrange it now.
Miss Chloe. Max said Mr. Pierce has received the note. He says you must not stand Mr. Pierce up. Miss Chloe. When did you send Mr. Pierce a note?
I never, ever sent him a note. Ben, was it you?
Of course not, Miss Chloe. Your affairs, how could I act on my own?
Then who was it? Could it be Elena? To impersonate me, she practiced my handwriting until it was spot on. It must be her.
You think she's out to get Mr. Pierce?
I'll call Julian.
Chloe specifically invited me to dinner. I won't let anyone ruin this.
The number you have dialed is powered off.
He actually shut his phone off. Mia. Go ask Max where they are right now.
Yes.
Mr. Pierce, this is sea buckthorn juice. It's from Miss Sterling, specially prepared for you.
Thank you. Chloe actually knows I love sea buckthorn juice. She must be about to accept my confession. Chloe, what are you doing here?
Why can't it be me? Julian, who else but me would know you love sea buckthorn juice? That ugly woman Chloe, you're dreaming. You mean nothing to her.
Shut up.
No, I won't. For 3 years, haven't I been good to you? Why won't you marry me? What exactly is it about me that's worse than that ugly woman?
So it was you who wrote that note. You even managed to copy the handwriting. Not surprising. You may copy the handwriting, but you'll never copy her soul.
No matter what, right now, you're still in my hands.
You drugged me.
Ma'am, after I brought Mr. Pierce here, he told me to leave. I never expected that the date Mr. Pierce had been longing for would turn out to be a trap.
He'll be fine. Hey, ma'am.
That's right. The drugs in this glass of sea buckthorn juice. Tomorrow morning, the media will catch us, and Chloe will see the two of us together. When that happens...
I won't let you get away with this.
Julian, without my help, you won't make it through tonight. So stop struggling. Maybe after tonight, you'll finally appreciate what I have to offer. Let him go.
Let him go.
No way. How did you get here?
Julian, are you hurt?
Chloe, you came.
Can you hang on?
Of course.
You wretch. How dare you hit me?
From the very day Arthur dragged you into the Sterling house, I've wanted to slap that smug look off your face. But my mom had just passed away. I just wasn't up for it.
Listen.
This time, I'll make sure you and Arthur are finished for good.
I just borrowed your name to lure Julian here. You think you can charge me? Is that it? As for my dad, he'll be out in a couple years, tops.
Is that so? But I already figured out what happened to my mom was a plot by you and Arthur. You bought the drugs. Arthur administered them. That's what left her bedridden and eventually killed her. Evidence? I've almost got everything I need.
No, that's impossible. Back then, I remember my dad and I destroyed all the evidence clean. There's no way you found anything.
So, it really was you two who killed my mom. I only had my suspicions, but I never thought you'd admit it. Everything she just said, I got it all on tape. Take this, and her, down to the station.
Yes, ma'am. Mrs. Pierce, what about Mr. Pierce?
Don't worry. I've got him.
Let's go.
Julian. I'll take you to the hospital.
Chloe. I can't hold it in anymore. I can't take it anymore.
But.
You got the scorched tail zither, right? My feelings. You should know. Will you accept me?
It's not about whether I'm willing or not. I'm worried this medicine might have other side effects. It's safer to go to the hospital.
There's no time. If you're not willing, then just leave. Go.
Go.
Do you like it?
I do.
Where are you going?
You're awake.
Did you just sneak a kiss?
Absolutely not. You were imagining things.
You know. Actually, the first night you came to the Pierces, I barely slept at all.
Why?
Because you were right next to me.
Back then, you just. But didn't you tell me that you had absolutely no feelings for me? You even said, not to get the wrong idea.
You're silly. That's only because you said you had no interest in me. I have my pride. I only said that on purpose. Whether you're Nora or Chloe, I owe you a proper confession. Anyway, will you be with me? Forever. Will you be with me? Forever.
Julian.
What's with the hesitation? After what happened last night?
Last night. Don't worry about it. I did it because I wanted to. You don't owe me anything.
So, if you don't want to be with me?
Did you come to Oceana City this time? For me?
What do you think?
You're the leader of the Pierce group. Being away for a bit is fine. But staying away from the company long term isn't an option. Same with me. I have my own responsibilities too, but that's why. You should go back to Oceana City. I've got another meeting soon. I have to go.
That heartless woman. Max, I need you to do something for me.
Miss Chloe.
What's up? Men are such a distraction.
There was a couple here looking for you earlier. They said their last name is Smith, said they're your adoptive parents.
Really? Please show them in. Dad, Mom, I'm so sorry. I've just been so busy lately. I haven't had time to visit you. Dad, how is your recovery? From the surgery?
Good. Recovering very well.
The doctor says I've got another 20 years in me.
We saw everything on the news, so you're actually a Sterling. We don't deserve to be called your mom and dad. We really don't.
Exactly. Mom. What are you talking about? You and Dad gave me a second chance at life. My biological mother has passed away. And my biological father is, well, a bad person. You're willing to be my parents. I couldn't be happier.
Good girl. As long as you don't mind. Us old geezers. We'll always be your mom and dad. My dear, if you don't mind having us around, we two old geezers. We'll always be your mom and dad.
Of course I don't mind. I'm so happy that from now on, I'll have you both with me.
Well, since you still call us mom and dad, I have to give you a piece of my mind, huh?
That's right. You, my girl. We've got to have a heart. Right?
What did I do?
Julian is such a good man. Since you chose to be with him, how can you just change your mind and dump him like that, now that you're some rich heiress?
Julian. He really is.
Back then, you were busy with work. It was Julian who, you know, personally picked me up from the hospital, brought us supplements every single day and checked in on us.
At first I thought he was just like that Max kid, a colleague of yours, but then I started to notice things. I kept asking, and he finally cracked. Turns out, you two have been dating for quite some time. Turns out, you were the one who asked him to look after us.
The boy's handsome. And has class. And what's more, he doesn't have a single spoiled rich kid habit. Even helped change my bandages himself.
So, all this time, behind my back, Julian was doing all this for me?
Yes. And then what happens? Now that you're a Sterling, you just toss him aside. Nora, we can't forget where we came from.
Who said I tossed him aside?
This morning, Julian called me himself. He was sobbing, saying you don't want him anymore. He also said he can't look after the two of us old folks anymore. Look what you've done.
And he told us not to blame you. Nora, if you still call the two of us old geezers, how can you treat Julian like this?
Julian. You manipulative jerk. Mom, Dad. It's not what you think. But do you believe me, or him?
Of course, we believe you.
Good. Since you're both already here in Southville, why not stay and enjoy yourselves for a few days? Mia. Mr. and Mrs. Shen, let me take you to the hotel to rest.
We won't bother you any longer then.
All right.
Look, if there's nothing seriously wrong between you and Julian, don't you dare throw a tantrum with him.
Don't worry. Mom, Dad.
Okay. Let's go.
Hello, Grandpa Pierce. I'm calling you to ask you a favor.
Why isn't she out yet? I wonder how their talk is going inside.
Mr. Pierce, are you sure this plan will work?
I'm not sure. But Nora's parents at least saved Chloe. She probably wouldn't disregard their advice.
I see. So you're out of ideas, Mr. Pierce. If you ask me, maybe you should just give up.
Shut up. You don't know shit. I can feel it. Chloe must really like me. Grandpa, is something wrong at the company?
No, Chloe called me. She said you're causing her a lot of trouble in Southville. You brat, get your ass back here right now. And don't you dare bother her again.
She really said that?
Would I lie to you? Even if she hadn't called, I would have called you. This old body of mine won't last much longer. If you don't come back, do you not want the company anymore?
Fine. I understand.
Mr. Pierce, Grandpa's got a point. If you don't head back soon, I'm afraid Leo might get any ideas.
So just my being here causes her this much trouble? Well, if that's how you see it, how could I possibly keep hounding her? Head to the airport.
Yes, sir.
Miss Chloe, I heard Mr. Pierce returned to Oceana City. Weren't you two getting along fine last night? Well, what happened?
Maybe it's just that. I turned him down.
Why? Don't you like him?
No. I do, I like him. But I had to do this. Because I need to know. If you will. Target the Sterling Group to force my hand. Or just to get back at me.
That seems a little far-fetched.
Then. You know, my mom was actually killed by Arthur and Elena, that father-daughter pair.
What? I'll get a lawyer. And make sure they get the death penalty.
Actually. Before she died, my mom had her suspicions. She warned me many times. To be careful of Arthur. But I always thought. He was my dad. I mean, surely he wouldn't. You knew too.
Miss Chloe.
So this time, I have to be extra careful. If Julian withdraws over this all-technical support for the Sterling Group, we're just getting started. There's still time to adjust. But what if we're all lovey-dovey now? But in a couple years he has a change of heart. Then, the Sterling Group would be ruined.
I see. You want to use this chance to test Mr. Pierce.
That's right, I know. This is very unfair to Julian. But this involves the company. I had no choice. The Sterling Group was my mom's life's work.
Miss Chloe. To Chairman Sterling, your happiness is what mattered most to her.
So, I can't let my mom down. Julian, please don't let me down either.
What the hell is this? Redo it. Now. Yes, sir.
Mr. Pierce.
What's up?
The tech department asked me to ask you about those technical consultants we sent to Sterling Group last month. Should we recall them? Honestly, we should just bring them back. Mrs. Pierce. I mean, Chloe's being so ungrateful. Why bother being nice to her? Recall them. Let's see how they manage then.
Shut up. Do I really seem that petty? Since I said it was an investment, I won't go back on it over personal feelings. Tell the tech department to send over a few more people. Make sure Sterling Group gets their system up and running.
Sir, why bother going to such lengths? For the past half month, you've been so lovesick you can't eat or sleep.
Liking her is my problem. She has no obligation to return my feelings. Get out.
Going.
Are you saying the technical consultants from Pierce Group are leaving us?
Yes. I offered them the best package possible, but I just can't keep them here.
If they insist on leaving, it's most likely Pierce Group's decision. So it's Julian's call.
Miss Chloe.
It's all right. I was prepared for this.
Miss Chloe, those technical consultants just said they received a new notice from Pierce Group. The cooperation continues. And in a couple of days, Pierce Group will send over a few more top-tier experts.
That's great.
Then, I'm leaving the company in your hands for now. I need to go to Oceana City.
Okay.
What do you want now? Don't tell me you're here to show off those gaudy rings of yours again.
You're just jealous. My Leo has caught the eye of the Blue Cedar Group. Any day now, he's marrying their heiress. All these things are gifts from my future daughter-in-law.
Don't tell me they're fake again?
I've had them all authenticated. Stop with the sour grapes, will you? I heard that country bumpkin you call a daughter-in-law hasn't been back for ages. Ran off, did she?
None of your damn business.
Oh, I know all about it. It's in the news. It's been reported everywhere. That country daughter-in-law of yours is the real Sterling heiress. She never thought much of Julian, and now that she's got her status back, she's cut you off completely.
So what? The leader of the Pierce Group is my son, remember?
If it weren't for that birthday party, where Grandpa, thanks to that painting, 1,000 miles of rivers and mountains, instantly recognized that your country daughter-in-law was the real Chloe, you really think he'd give all his shares to your son? Now that your daughter-in-law took off, you think Grandpa won't change his mind?
You.
Who said I ran off? Beatrice. I've just been so busy managing the Sterling Group lately that I couldn't come back. And you're spreading rumors that I left? Looks like that last fall didn't teach you a lesson. You know what? Oh yeah. Forgot to tell you. Blue Cedar Group is a shell company. Beatrice, how do you keep making the same mistake? Ever think about what your son actually brings to the table? A girl from a good family would never give him the time of day.
You're jealous. You're all just jealous. I don't have time for this.
Mrs. Pierce. Mother-in-law. Sorry I'm late.
It's fine. As long as you still call me mother-in-law, that's everything. Henry,
Yes, ma'am.
go let the young master know right now that his wife is back.
Yes, ma'am.
Come, have a seat.
Mom, this bracelet has such great clarity. My mother had one too. She left it to me.
This one? Your mother gave it to me. Don't forget, she and I were close friends for years. Otherwise, I never would have brought Julian to Southville back then.
Could you tell me more about my mother?
Of course.
Chloe.
Julian. I owe you an apology. Back then, for my own selfish reasons, I deliberately rejected you.
I don't care about any of that. I just want to know if you have feelings for me.
Of course. Back when I was still Nora, I was too scared to let these feelings get any bigger. Later, when I became Chloe again, there were too many doubts that stopped me from admitting how I felt. Thank you. It was your persistence that made me want to be brave.
But didn't you tell Grandpa that I was a total distraction for you?
Well, it is. When I was trying to build my career, all I could think about was you. Isn't that a huge distraction?